Hello everyone, Namaste, Hare Krishna. Welcome to our Gita study session. We are in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. This chapter is titled Vishvarupa Darshana Yoga. This chapter is all about Lord Krishna showing Vishvarupa, the universal form, to Arjuna. So, why Krishna has to show universal form? So, we need to go back to the previous chapters. This chapter is coming from the Bhakti Yoga section of Bhagavad Gita. From chapter 7 to chapter 12, Krishna spoke about Bhakti Yoga. So, for one to develop bhakti, devotion to the Lord, it won't manifest just like that. So, one has to know the greatness and glories of the Lord and also appreciate the greatness and glories of the Lord. Take up the practices of devotional service as taught by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita in these Bhakti Yoga chapters. When we hear more about the Lord and appreciate the glories and greatness of the Lord as spoken by Krishna, one's devotion naturally sprouts. One develops natural attraction towards the God. Okay. So in 7th chapter, 8th chapter, 9th, 10th chapter, in all these chapters, Krishna spoke about himself, who the God is, who can be the God. Hmm? So um, the God is the one who is, the Krishna is the one who created this everyone and everything. Hmm. Everything, earth, water, fire, air, all the material elements emanated from Krishna. Hmm. All the souls are also part and parcels of the Supreme Lord. And He is the one who is deeply integrated into this entire cosmic existence. Hmm. There is nothing can exist, there is nothing can sustain without the presence of the Lord. He is the one who is pervaded in everyone and everything, making everything function. Everything function. Mm. A small insect is able to function. A big giant elephant is able to function is because of the presence of the Lord and His energies. And He is the source of creation, destruction, and is so much integrated into this universe. He's making everybody function. Arjuna heard all this, and Arjuna want to see that. Arjuna want to see with own eyes creation, destruction, how the God is integrated and He's making everything function. He's controlling everybody. How can God show that? Arjuna want to see that. If someone says like, show me gateway arch, right? So then I can take you to gateway arch and show you like, hey, this is a gateway arch, right? So because that is a thing, it stays in a place, right? It's an object, it stays in a place. We can show the object, right? We can go and see the object. But here Arjuna is asking more than an object here. Arjuna's ask is beyond our conception. So Arjuna is asking, I want to see you, how you are pervaded everywhere, how you are the source of creation, how you are controlling everyone, everything. Arjuna want to see what our Krishna has spoke in these chapters. That's when Krishna shows the universal form, the the everything about him, how he is pervaded and everything. So the first four verses, I'll give you a quick overview of this one. First four verses, Krishna spoke about. First four verses, Arjuna asked, "My dear Lord, now that I have heard about you, my illusion has been gone. I'm ready to fight, but I want to know, I want to see that form, how you are entered into this cosmic existence, how you are making this cosmic existence function. I want to hear that. I want to see that with my own eyes. I want to see that." Okay. And also says, if you think I'm qualified to see that, then please show your mercy and show your this universal form. Then Krishna says, okay, be ready, Arjuna. I'm ready to show you this universal form. You should also be ready. Hmm? And Krishna gives a trailer, little bit of trailer. Before the movie, there is a trailer, right? There is a short one clip, 2 minutes trailer. So Krishna gives a trailer. Krishna speaks about himself, what Arjuna will see in this universal form. Then Krishna says, you will be really amazed, Arjuna. You'll be really amazed. You'll see wonderful things. the Adityas, Rudras, many demigods, many living beings, multi-dimensional or million dimensional form, you will be truly amazed, says Krishna. Hmm? And whatever you want to see, you can see now. Okay. And Krishna also says you don't have the vision to see with your own material eyes. So I will give you the divine eyes so that you can see. So Krishna did not pull the eyes of Arjuna, the same eyes, but Krishna empowered the eyes. Empowered the eyes. If Krishna want to empower, he can empower the eyes. He can empower the human being also. He empowered Arjuna to do this task. He empowered Arjuna to do this task of annihilating the demons, evil personalities. The same God, if the God wants to empower the eyes, even single object, he can empower. So Krishna says, I will empower, you can see this universal form. Then the shloka, flow of the shloka goes back to Sanjaya. Who is Sanjaya? Dharmakshetri. There is a first verse in the Bhagavad Gita where Sanjaya was speaking to Dhritarashtra. Okay, the same Sanjaya, he is also seeing the universal form. What Arjuna is saying, he is also saying. So for us to know that, so it is put together in these verses that Sanjay is also seeing, and Sanjay describes what Arjuna is saying. Sanjay describes what Arjuna is saying. So what Arjuna was saying at that time, like the universal form was shown, and the god's hair, there is millions of hairs, millions of hair, hands, and it totally occupied the entire universe. There is no beginning and and looking at that, Sanjay says here, looking at that, Arjuna bowed down to this universal form and offered to begin prayers. Right? And the flow of Gita verses here shifts back from Sanjaya to Arjuna. So here Sanjaya says, like, this is what Arjuna had prayed, right? So Arjuna's experience seeing this universal form is being described in 15 to 46, verse 15 to 46. Arjuna is literally saying what Arjuna is saying. Okay, so Arjuna sees everything in the Vishwarupa, and the universal form, it was so pleasant to see, so beautiful, so pleasant to see, and he was totally astonished to see many things. And Krishna slowly transformed this universal form to the Kala Rupa, devastating form. So terrific form. Arjuna could see that and he got literally afraid, terrified by looking at this form. And he asked question, who are you? What is the purpose of your existence? Why are you here? What is your mission? What is your mission? Who are you? What is your mission? Hmm? And that time Krishna says, time I am. Kalosmi aham loka prabuddho. So I am the time. I come here to destroy everybody and everything. Hmm? You just become my instrument. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. So you just become my instrument and do your duty. So we'll see that verses and go deeper into this verses. And that time, after hearing that, Arjuna could not take this devastating form of not it's a good form though, but it was so terrific to see. So Arjuna could not see that anymore, and Arjuna says like he offered prayers to the Supreme Lord. He glorifies, offer obeisances, and also seeks apologies. My dear Lord, uh, all the time I have been seeing you like normal cowherd boy, and as my friend, my dealings was so intimate. And now that I see you in this gigantic form, I apology. I apologize for all my mistakes. In the past, I have jokingly said many things to you. Take it easy on me. I apologize, says Arjuna. And request Arjuna, I request Krishna, Arjuna requests Krishna to desist this universal form to come back to the normal form. So then Krishna comes back to the 400 form, Mahavishnu, you can see in this picture, and Krishna comes back to the 200 form. Arjuna has to see the 200 form, come back to the normal form. Krishna comes back to the 200 form, that is Krishna himself. And finally, Krishna says, it is very rare for anybody to see this universal form. Hmm? even to qualify to see this universal form, one has to have the devotion. Bhakti is the prerequisite. Ananya Bhakti, not just normal Bhakti, Ananya Bhakti. Bhakta Sanani Sakya Ahameva Vida Arjuna. Only by pure Bhakti only one can know me, one can see me, one can attain me. That's Krishna, and this end this chapter. Okay, so we'll go a little deeper into these verses. I'll ask someone to recite this.
Arjuna's experience of seeing the universal form. Arjuna uvacha pashyami devamstaba devadehe sarvamstata bhuta vishesha sangan brahmanam isham kamalasanastam rishimscha sarvan uragamscha divyan. Arjuna said, "My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents."
Thank you. So here from this verse onwards, Arjuna started speaking. He started speaking in his whatever he's seeing, he's speaking out. Okay, we can see what is Arjuna is saying here in the universal form, and he started saying, "I see, oh Krishna, my dear Krishna, I see in your universal form, in your own in this body, all the demigods, all the demigods. There are 3.6 crore million demigods, right? And various other living entities. So there are many living entities. How many living entities on this Earth planet? On just Earth planet, there are millions of living entities. It is not just human beings. Many living entities, animal species, various species. Here, Arjuna could see unlimited living beings, so many living beings all over the universe. There are living beings on the different planes also, right? Uh, Brahmaloka, Satyaloka, Janaloka, Tambaloka, from all these 14 planetary systems, entire universe, unlimited beings Arjuna could see. And Lord's heads are, you can see in this picture, right? So typically, universal form, if you see a picture, if a picture of Lord Vishnu's universal form, many people put picture like this, like only left, okay, five hands, five heads to the left, or five heads to the right, or maybe 10 heads to the left, 10 heads to the right, and 10 hands to the right, and to a waist. But when God showed, it is in numerous, unlimited, all expanding, all pervaded. Arjuna could see heads everywhere. Everywhere on the top, you can see in this picture, right? Left, right, everywhere. It's multi-dimensional picture here. It's a so effulgent view, a glorious view. And here Arjuna is also saying that he could see Lord Brahma, Lord Brahma sitting on the lotus feet. So uh, that is in the Lord Brahma, in the Brahmaloka, in the Satyaloka, Brahmaloka, and he could see like how the Lord is Lord Brahma is seated. So that means Arjuna could also see this a universe globe also, right? And also Lord Shiva, all the sages and divine serpents, many celestial beings also you could see. We'll see. We'll go more after 20. I'll ask someone to read this.
O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence spreading on all sides, like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs. You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion. Arjuna's description of the Kala Rupa, the form of time. You are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. I see with you with blazing fire come forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. Although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O great one, seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planetary systems are perturbed.
Thank you, Prabhu. So here Arjuna's experience here, Arjuna is saying, "Oh, O Lord of the universe." He started saying, "O Lord of the universe, so universal form, Lord, universal form. I see in your body many heads, many bellies, mouths, eyes. It's all unlimited." Mhm. In Purusha Suktam says, Sahasra Shirsha, Purusha Sahasra Aksha Sahasrapad. Mm. The Lord is the one who is like unlimited eyes, unlimited heads, and just for us to know who that Supreme Lord is, the all pervasive Supreme Lord. And there is no limit. Here Arjuna himself is saying there is no limit to the heads. It's unlimited heads. And I see no end at all. If you see a picture, right? If I see a monitor, this monitor has a beginning on the end. It is like maybe 2 feet, 2 feet length and width, right? Any object in this world has a dimensions, right? Even the universe globe also has a dimension, but here the universal form of the Lord is immeasurable, unlimited. Arjuna himself is saying there is no beginning. His vision is like he cannot even trace back where it started. He cannot even trace back where it is ended. And the up, down, left, right, everywhere is occupied, fully occupied, fully occupied. As you can see in this picture. And it Arjuna is also saying this form of yours is difficult to see. So effulgent, so effulgent, and it is the glare is spreading in all the sides, all the sides. Effulgent. Also saying immeasurable radiance of the sun, as if like in the previous verse also said it is Arjuna, okay, Sanjaya said, right, as if like thousands of suns appear at one place. We can't even imagine one sun. Can you speak about like thousands of millions of suns, sun planets appearing in one place? That is effulgent of the universal form. Unimaginable. Arjuna could able to see that. So fortunate Arjuna. And here is Arjuna is also saying that Arjuna could see uh, the Supreme Lord adorned with various crowns, clubs, and this the ornaments also. That's interesting, right? The Supreme Lords wears these ornaments. The Arjuna could see these ornaments are not made of material elements; they're celestial elements like divine elements. And 18th verse is saying, I understood clearly, Arjuna. I understood clearly, Krishna. You are the resting place of this entire universe. This is a realization. Arjuna's realization is everything rests on the God's body, Supreme Lord body. Everything is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord's body. Hmm. Entire universe, entire existence, everything. That was his realization. Hmm. And Arjuna is also saying, you are the oldest, you are the maintainer of Dharma. You are a maintainer of dharma, and you are inexhaustible. You are the absolute truth, absolute truth. Mm. So that's where Arjuna is speaking out his experiences, and from 19 to 25, Arjuna describes. Arjuna is saying, movie is going on. Huh? Just like a movie, if you're watching a horror movie, the movie starts very nicely in the beginning, but slowly the different characters appear and it becomes so terrifying, right? So same thing, the universal form Arjuna was saying, it was so nice, even though it was effulgent, at least he could see. Now slowly the universal form takes the shape of Kala Rupa. Kala Rupa. So terrifying form, terrific form. Arjuna get literally scared. Arjuna get literally scared seeing this Lord's form like this. Mm. And here he says, you are unlimited, you are everywhere, numerous forms. And sun and ice are your moon. Not just one face of the god, like you are saying, like unlimited suns and moons appeared just as like unlimited suns and moons appeared on your face. Mhm. and uh, and Arjuna is saying this is a Kala Rupa form, right? So Arjuna could see that the huge blazing fire, the universal form itself is so huge. and in that God's mouth, just like a mouth, he could see the blazing fire coming out. Mhm. As if like the fire is burning the entire universe. Mhm. You can, in this picture you can see a little bit of fire, but it was like huge fire. We cannot draw a picture of it. We cannot draw a picture of this universal form. Mhm. We could try, but it's not impossible, right? So yeah, huge fire emanating from this Lord's mouth, this universal form, Vishwarupa, and the way it was burning the, as if like it will burn the whole universe. It's a huge fire, right? um, on seeing this one, all the plant, yeah, here Arjuna is saying on the verse number 20 that all the planetary systems are being perturbed. Hmm? This form is so terrible, wondrous and terrible, that all the planetary systems are being perturbed or disturbed. So we'll see more here. I'll ask someone to read this.
All the hosts of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings, crying all peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. All the various manifestations of Lord Shiva, the Adityas, the Vasus, the Sadyas, the Vishwadevas, the two Ashvis, the Maruds, the forefathers, the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Asuras, and the perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. O mighty arm one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form with its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs, and bellies, and your many terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. O all pervading Vishnu, seeing you with your many radiant colors touching the sky, your gaping mouths, and your great glowing eyes, my mind is perturbed with fear, perturbed by fear. I can no longer maintain my steadiness or equilibrium of mind. O Lord of Lords, O refuge of the worlds, please be gracious to me. I cannot keep my balance seeing thus your blazing death like faces and awful teeth. In all directions I am bewildered.
Thank you, bro. Nice. Again, this continues the Kala Rupa. Kala Rupa. So in this Kala Rupa, Arjuna was seeing many fires are appearing from his mouth, from the mouth of this Vishwarupa, and the entire universe is getting perturbed. And here it in the verse number 21, it is said that all the hosts are demigods, all the demigods from different planetary systems, they're coming and taking shelter of the Supreme Lord. They are offering prayers. So does it mean are they also seeing the universal form? Actually, some demigods were, they were seeing this universal form. They were also given the divine vision, so they could see. And not just that, how they used to offer in the past, right? So those how they come and how they pray to the Supreme Lord, Arjuna could see that, and not just that real time. As this is going on, there are some demigods are also they got terrified. They got terrified, and they also started offering prayers. Hmm? Not just that, and there are certain sages, great sages, who were able to see this beautiful divine form of a universal form of the Supreme Lord. Even that is terrific, it's still good, right? They're offering prayers, swasti, swasti. They're offering prayers. They're offering prayers. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Shanti, shanti, like that. So everybody's literally terrified seeing this effulgent form of the Supreme Lord. And they're offering prayers, Vedic hymns to the to this universal form. And it is described here all various manifestations of Rudra, all the demigods again. Yeah, is Arjuna is giving little more names also. What are the celestial being names here? Uh, Krishna says in the different section that of all the in the 10th chapter, right? Of all the Rudras, I'm Lord Shiva. Of all the Rudras, there are 11 Rudras. Of all the Rudras, I'm Lord Shiva. Shiva is prominent among the Rudras, right? And all the Adityas, of all the Adityas, Adityas are sun gods. Sun gods. Hmm? So there are 12 sun gods who represent various months. Hmm? Of all the Adityas, I'm Vishnu. Krishna says in 10th chapter, right? So Arjuna could see that. All the Adityas, that's what Arjuna want to see. How are you, Lord Vishnu, in the among the Adityas? How are you, Vishnu? Not Lord Vishnu. How are you, Vishnu? Uh, how are you energizing this demigods? Adityas, Vasus, Sadyas, Vishwadevas, all the many, many demigods, Maruts, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Asuras. Arjuna could see all these things in one place. And the perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. There are some demigods they're able to see. All these demigods who are perfected, that means who are given the divine vision, they were able to see this Vishwarupa, Kala Rupa. Hmm? And they're beholding the Lord in great wonder, really shocked. Hmm? So whatever Arjuna wanted to see, he's seeing now. All the demigods with Aditya, Vasus, and many, many people. They're offering, some people are offering obeisances. There Arjuna could able to see. And 23 verse it is said that uh, here your many terrible teeth as I'm disturbed. So all the demigods who are watching this, who are beholding this form, they got disturbed. They're shivering and looking at this terrific form of the Lord. And it is described here, the mouth of the Lord is Kala Rupa, right? He could see like the teeth were terrible to see, even scary, terrible to see. Hmm? And demigods are disturbed. I am also disturbed. Arjuna is saying, all the demigods, whoever is watching this universal form, gigantic universal form, everybody is disturbed. I am also disturbed. Hmm? And 24th, he says, you see many radiant colors touching the sky, your gasping mouth and your gray and your great glowing eyes. Hmm? So Krishna spoke about this in the trailer, trailer that you'll be truly amazed. You'll see this multi-dimensional, multi-colorful form in the trailer. Krishna says, right? Same thing here. Arjuna is saying here. Huh? But Arjuna is saying, "Oh, all-pervading Vishnu." Arjuna could really understand who this universal form, who Krishna is. That's why he's saying, "Oh, pervading Vishnu." So Vishnu is who is Vishnu? What is the real meaning of Vishnu? So the one who is in everyone and everything. The one is all pervaded. The person or the God who is all pervaded in entire existence. The material world, spiritual world, entire existence, God is pervaded. And God is also present in everyone and everything. Everyone and He is present in the living being, He is present in the non-living being, everywhere, everywhere. God is everywhere, right? So that's why Arjuna is saying, "Oh my dear Lord, I could understand. I could clearly understand who you really are." Hmm? And I could see this multi-radiant, many, many colors of yours touching the entire sky. It's unlimited again, it's unlimited. Even though it's saying sky also has a limit, but this is supremely unlimited form. And here it is also saying God, he could see, Arjuna could see the glowing eyes of the Vishwarupa. It's so bright and effulgent. And Arjuna is saying, my mind is perturbed by fear. Arjuna is fearful. Even though he got the divine eyes to behold this universal form, but his mind is he's still having this material body, right? Material body. Is with the mind he couldn't able to perceive this, this material universal form. Hmm. All the demigods are disturbed. They are celestial beings on different planets. Everybody got disturbed. Everybody is shivering. So as Arjuna. Arjuna couldn't behold this anymore. He's also started shivering. He's losing his control. His mind is disturbed. Hmm. Couldn't able to behold this universal form anymore. Prasida Prabhu Jagannivasana. So, in the verse number 25, Arjuna is saying, please be merciful upon me, Krishna. I, ca- I cannot keep up. I cannot see this anymore. I cannot see this anymore. I'm losing my balance. Hmm. Um, your blazing death-like faces and awful teeth. awful teeth. So Arjuna could see that Lord's sharp and devastating teeth, which can destroy the whole universe. Right? Um, in all directions, I'm bewildered. So that means Arjuna could see our different directions here, right? So not just one direction, not like a left side or right side or on the top or bottom. In all directions, Arjuna could see this everything, and he is totally bewildered, confused, and bewildered, and he couldn't keep up his mind. So I'll ask someone to read this. So next set of verses. Anyone want to read?
All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings, and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also are rushing into your fearful mouths. And some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth. As the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouths. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are the manifest with terrible scorching rays.
You know. So as Arjuna was watching this, saying this universal form, so it started with a nice form. Again, it slowly changed into Kala Rupa. He could see devastating form and as if like many types of fires emanating from this universal form, and everybody terrified, everybody scared, everybody terrified, all the living beings, all the planets, including Arjuna. That is previous set of verses, and here from 26 to 30, Arjuna is seeing the future outcome of the war. Okay, so uh, in this same universal form only, Arjuna could see that. Here Arjuna is saying all the sons of Dhritarashtra. He has 100 sons. Everybody. Hmm? And along with their allied kings. Hmm? So they made a huge Akshohin, many Akshohin of Senas, right? So all the soldiers from the side of Kauravas and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, they are powerful beings. And our chief soldiers also, in the Pandava side also, from Kaurava side and the Pandava side. Here Arjuna is saying everybody is rushing into your mouth. Everybody is swiftly rushing into your mouth, and and I see some people are trapped with their head smashed between your teeth. So some people were dying, rushing into the this mouth of the Supreme Lord, and the blood was oozing. Some people's blood was oozing. It's a terrific scene. So hard to see. That was that was the thing. So why Krishna had showed this? Why Krishna had showed this? So that was a confusion of Arjuna, right? So when he started on the battlefield in the first chapter, he thought he is the one who's gonna kill. He's the one who's gonna kill, and he think that that is adharma. That is adharma. Hmm. Krishna spoke many things and cleared his confusion, and Krishna is also saying that is also my will. That is also my will. I want all these people to be annihilated because that is towards the end of Dwapara Yuga. Dwapara Yuga, a new Yuga is yet to arrive. So that is a time. It is Krishna's will, his own will, his own will. He made this arrangement so that everybody is killed. Everybody is killed. Hmm. Text number 28. Here is saying one more. Krishna, Arjuna is giving an example here. Arjuna is saying, just as like many waves, many rivers, lakes flow into the ocean. Hmm? They rush into the ocean, right? So we see some streams going on, but end of the day, they all forcibly go into this ocean. They enter into the ocean. So like that, Arjuna is saying, all the great warriors. all the great warriors from all directions, everybody is rushing into your mouth. Is rushing into your mouth. They're getting killed. They're getting burnt. Uh, and just as like moths dash to the district, when there's a fire, all these moths, right? So all the small insects, fire insects, they go and get burnt, right? They get attracted to the fire. Small insects, they get burnt. Yeah, Arjuna is giving another example here. So, so all the people, everybody is rushing into this blazing fire of which is represented as mouth, God's mouth, which is blazing fire. All the people are rushing into their God. Hmm. And text number 30 here is saying, "O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths. Hmm. Covering all universe with your effulgence, you are manifest with terrible scorching rays." So this is what Arjuna is saying. He's saying the future outcome. What is the future outcome? Everyone is going to be destroyed. Everyone is going to be destroyed. So Arjuna had saw past creation, everything, right? And how everything come into existence, how God is making every function. And present also he saw. Present also he saw where all the demigods were offering prayers, and he also saw future, past, present, and future. Everything he got saw. Right? Here, Arjuna asks, "Who are you? Who are you, my dear Lord?" So I'll ask someone to read this.
आख्याहि मे को भवान् उग्ररूपो नमोऽस्तु ते देववर प्रसीद विज्ञातुम् इच्छामि भवन्तम् आद्यं न हि प्रजानामि तव प्रवृत्तिम् O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is.
Thank you, Prabhu. So here Lord is saying Ugra Rupa. Ugra Rupa. So Ugra Rupa, you have taken this form. Who are you? Arjuna is saying, "Who are you? Who are you, my Lord?" So in our temple also we see kids wear different costumes to enact some characters during drama. When they do for any temple festivals, they dress up to do dramas, right? So so I know the kids. Sometimes I ask them, like, even though I know them, I know their face, right? But they are fully dressed up. But I still ask, "Who are you? Who are you?" So one kid was, when I asked, "Who are you?" She was thinking like, "Why is this guy asking me? Why is Prabhu asking me? Hmm? Doesn't he know that I know him?" Then I asked, like, I'm asking about the form you took. You took the form of Narasimha. That's why I'm asking you. Then that girl said, "Yeah, I'm Narasimha. I took this form." So the point here is Arjuna knows. Arjuna knows who God is, right? Arjuna had heard from many people. From many people, Arjuna had heard. Arjuna had been hearing Bhagavad Gita up to this 11th chapter, up to this verse, who Krishna is. Hmm? He has previous impressions that Krishna is a cowherd boy, his own friend, and not just that, he also heard that Krishna is the absolute truth. He is the supreme Lord. He heard from many people. And in Bhagavad Gita also, Arjuna says, "I heard from many people, and you yourself are saying that you are as well absolute truth." Hmm? And and in this verse is saying, "Who are you?" Doesn't Arjuna know who Krishna is? Arjuna clearly knows who Krishna is, but Arjuna wants to know why Krishna has taken this particular form. Kala Rupa, Ugra Rupa. Why Krishna has taken this particular form? Why Krishna is showing this form to Arjuna? Right? Arjuna, Krishna is showing this form to Arjuna, not to terrify Arjuna, but and also to show how the future outcome, right? So when Arjuna hears the future outcome, when Arjuna sees the future outcome, Arjuna's conception will be gone, right? So misconception will be gone. So far Arjuna had been thinking like he's the one who has to do the duty. Hmm? When he sees a outcome, future outcome, he will realize that it is God's arrangement. It is God, Krishna's arrangement only. Right? Krishna himself says in next verse. Hmm. I want to know about you. And here, two things Arjuna is asking. One is, who are you? Why you have taken this form? And what is your mission? What is your what is your mission? What are you trying to show me, or what are you trying to achieve here in this universal form? It's a beautiful verse. Last one to read this. Thank you, Prabhu. I've been reading.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kalosmi Lokashayakrit Pravardho Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravartaha Ritepi Tvam na Bhavishyanti Sarve Ye Vashtitaha Prati Anikeshu Yodaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Time I am the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain.
Thank you, Prabhu. So Krishna is answering two questions of Arjuna. What are the two questions of Arjuna? So first question was, who are you? Second question is, what is your mission? The answer to the first question, who are you? Krishna is saying, time I am. Hmm? Time I am. Kalos me, kalos me, kalos me. The God, Krishna has taken this universal form. He could have said, Krishna I am. Krishna I am. But he's saying, kalos me, time I am. So the same Lord who appeared in this Kala Rupa, hmm, to annihilate. He is the only one who annihilates everyone, everything. Kalosmik Ham Loka Pravurdho. Hmm. Anything created in this world is subject to deterioration and destruction. Right? Deterioration and destruction. Hmm. All the material things will get deteriorated, destructed. Living entities, anything, living entity, not everybody. Hmm. Whoever has the bodies or shapes or forms, objects, everything is subject to deterioration and destruction. How that happens? By the time, influence of time, everybody will be annihilated, no matter what. Everybody has to leave the body, no matter what. So Krishna answered two questions of Arjuna. Who are you? I am time. Answer is I am time. What is your mission? Krishna says, mission is to annihilate, to annihilate everyone here. Krishna is also saying, except the exception of you, the Pandavas. So we can see at the end of the war, Mahabharata ends, right? So there are some people remained in Kaurava side and Pandava side. Only Pandavas are remained. Hmm. And including the Upa Pandavas, they also died. The Pandavas' sons were also killed by Ashwadhama. Everybody died. Only the Pandavas and Krishna. That's it. That's what Krishna is saying. Exception of you Pandavas, I'm gonna annihilate everybody. I'm here to destroy everybody. And all the soldiers on the both sides will be killed. All the Kauravas and the soldiers. There are many soldiers, right? Millions of soldiers. It is said in Mahabharata that all the demonic people, all the demonic people in the previous ages, they used to be Rakshasas with demonic intentions, demonic mindset, right? Demonic people. During the time of Dwapar Yuga, they have taken the form of a kings, rulers, and now they are tormenting, they're creating problem to everybody, right? So God has to make a arrangement to annihilate all this, to annihilate everybody, right? So that's why it is towards the end of Dwapar Yuga, and Krishna's arrangement is saying, I'm gonna do this no matter what. No matter what, Arjuna, if don't think that you are the one, don't think that it is because of your and strength this is happening. This is gonna happen no matter what. All the Kauravas, even though you kill or not, even though you kill or not, they will be killed. They will be annihilated. They will be taken out from this body. Right? All the all the soldiers of the Pandavas, everybody will be killed. Hmm? That's what Krishna said. So speaking about time, right? Hmm? So we know time is the one which annihilates everyone and everything. Everyone, everything. In our life, if you know, if you can understand this aspect, life is peaceful. Life is peaceful. So the reason is all our life is geared towards making arrangements. It's good, right? There's nothing wrong, right? Uh, we think the human, there's a nature of human, the soul, Atma, mm, always in a perception that my life is eternal. I live longer. I make all the arrangements. I achieve this thing in my life. I achieve this. I make so many plans, so many plans, so many endeavors, so many difficulties I go through, but still everything is temporary. Everything, the fact, matter of the fact is everything is temporary. Everything has to be, everything will be destroyed, everything will be annihilated, and we also leave everything and have to go. We have to leave everything and go. This is something we have to keep again and again. They reflect upon this again and again, again and again. Hmm. There is nothing wrong in accumulating. Of course, we need wealth. Of course, we need position. Of course, we need everything. That is true. As per dharma, one can do this. Hmm. But what most of the time we'll be in this mindset, uh, thinking that everything is eternal. I'm gonna have this. So if you don't get promotions, or if you don't get proper money, something is happening, then we'll become depressed. Something is not going well in our office or life or anything, we'll get depressed sometimes. At least that time we can think about it. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Everything is subject to change. We can see in IT offices many there are layoffs happening, and and management changes. They come, they fire people, they hire someone. Change is the only constant thing. It happens all the time, all the time. Hmm. So, what is in our control? That is something we need to see. What is in our control? There is nothing in our control. What is in our control, I can do, I can see, I can make life better. Something which is beyond my control, I leave it to God, right? I leave it to God. So with that perception that everything is temporary, we have to live one day. If we have that in our mind, in the background, life will be so easy. That's what great acharyas say. So this is a question we need to ask ourselves again and again, that are we ready to leave? Are we ready to leave? We have no idea, right? We have no idea when we go to bed, we wake up from the bed, we have no idea we'll open the eyes. We'll open the eyes. We have no idea how this universe will get it. Maybe we don't know, right? We have no idea we'll see that tomorrow. Hmm? If we could open the eyes, the great Acharya says that if we could open the eyes, that means we are very fortunate, and we have to pray to the God that thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Krishna, for giving me another day. Thank you, Krishna, for giving me another day in my life. And if you live a life that today is my last day, today is my last day, then really, really will be serious. And it's quite philosophical, but okay. So we'll do these two verses, and we'll complete this theme here. They are very, very deep verses. Last one, really.
तस्मात् त्वम् उत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुन् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मयैवैते निहाताः पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाचिन्. Therefore get up, prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savyasachi, can be but an instrument in the fight. द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तथा ज्ञान अपि योधवीरान् मया हतांस्त्वं जहि मा व्यतिष्ठा युध्यस्व जेतसि राणे सपत्नान्. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and the other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Simply fight, and you will vanquish your enemies in the battle.
Thank you, Prabhu. So here when Lord is speaking, that the same Lord with his universal form is speaking actually, right? So here Lord is saying that Kalosmi Ham Lokapravada, and Krishna is saying, Arjuna, get up. Get up. Get up. Therefore get up, right? Therefore. Why Krishna is saying therefore? Krishna already spoke about the future outcome. The future outcome is he already showed that how everybody is rushing into the mouth of the Vishwarupa, how they get killed. Hmm? Arjuna got a glimpse that they're gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. In the Vishwarupa, Krishna did not show the Pandavas. Krishna did not show Pandavas. He showed Kauravas and all the soldiers who will be killed. Right? Of course, in later time, everybody enters into the Kala Rupa, right? Everybody has to leave. But in that instance, Arjuna, just to clear the confusion of Arjuna, that it is because of his own strength he could fight and battle. Krishna is saying, I have already killed this. I have already killed this. Arjuna could see that everybody is getting killed. Hmm. So Krishna is saying, therefore, that means you have already seen how those people will get killed, how these people will be destroyed eventually anyway, no matter what. So I took care of them already. Don't worry. Get ready and do your duty. Get ready and do your duty. Hmm? Conquer your enemies and enjoy flourishing kingdom. Krishna is saying, by my arrangement, I am the one who is doing this. I am the one who is doing this. You just take your bow and arrow, shoot the arrows. That's it. Behind the scenes, I am the one who is orchestrating and making everything happen. And O Savyasachi. Krishna says, Arjuna, O Savyasachi. Krishna calls out Arjuna with different names, Dhananjaya, Partha, Pritha, many, many names, right? So here in this verse only, only in this verse, in the entire chapter, only this verse, Krishna calls out Arjuna as Savyasachi. Savyasachi means Arjuna could uh, use a bow and arrow with two arms, left hand or right hand. He's all rounder, two-hand batsman, right? If you're playing cricket, if a person could play only right hand or left hand, right? But Arjuna could play with two hands. He could hold two bows and shoot arrows from either of those hands, right? That is a unique skill Arjuna had. Nobody had. Nobody had. That's why he's special. Hmm? He could take the bow and shoot the arrow here and immediately switch, take another one and can shoot arrow so fast, speed of mind he could do that. So special, right? So Krishna is saying, Arjuna, you are not an ordinary person. You are a great warrior, a Savyasachi. You have this unique skill, a fighting skill. Motivating Arjuna. Krishna is motivating Arjuna. Just do your duty. I'm the one who took care of everybody. And Krishna is also saying, uh, to clear another misconception about that Arjuna had, right? Arjuna had to fight with these people, and these people are powerful people, powerful people. And Arjuna was quite doubtful that whether he would be able to fight or no. Right? So that doubt also cleared. Krishna showed in the universal form, and Krishna himself is saying that Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, all the warriors are already being destroyed by me. Arjuna saw that in universal form. Krishna himself is saying here, all are destroyed by me. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Simplify, do your duty. Hmm? Just use your bow and arrow. I'm the one who is doing everything. I'm the one who did everything. Right? So why Krishna said Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, only four, right? There are many, many warriors. Out of many warriors on the Kaurava side, these are the powerful warriors. This Drona cannot be killed. Drona cannot be killed. Krishna himself devised a plan, like saying that Ashwadhama is killed and Drona at once got disturbed. And at that time, Drishtadyumna went and killed Drona. So otherwise, if Drona on the chariot with weapons, nobody can kill Drona. Nobody, right? So this Arjuna Krishna had to devise a plan, and that's why Drona is so powerful. Not an ordinary person. Bhishma is also not an ordinary person. He went and fought with many outside different realms also. Many even he helped or fought with yakshas and other people also, right? So powerful. When Bhishma is on the chariot, even Bhishma cannot be killed. Krishna devised a plan. He made sure he one lady. If lady is in front of Bhishma, Bhishma cannot do anything, right? If lady is fighting, he cannot fight against women. So, so that was the plan that was devised to kill Bhishma. So Jayadratha, another terrific personality. And if Jayadratha head falls down, whoever kills that, his head will burst. Right? So Krishna made an arrangement so that Jayadratha head goes and falls at the at his father's lap. His father looks at it and he just pushes it, and his father heads get bashed. So this Jayadratha is also powerful personality, and Karna we all know, like, he's a great warrior. He also cannot be killed, and there was a nice arrangement made so that his armors and earrings were taken off. Yeah, and he has powerful weapons also. He's equal to Arjuna, almost equal to Arjuna, right? On same level, right? But Krishna is clearing all the misconception, and also is making sure that don't worry, don't think that they are warriors, you cannot battle them. Krishna is saying, I took care of them. I took care of them. You just use your bow and arrows. So any life lesson we can see that even the great acharyas, even in our life also, we go through the situations that certain times it is God's arrangement. God's arrangement. Hmm? Like Srila Prabhupada, when he was preaching, everybody was appreciating Srila Prabhupada. It's because of you only entire ISKCON has come into existence. So Prabhupada simply attributed that to Krishna and his guru, his spiritual master, and Krishna. It's God's arrangement. I'm just an instrument. I'm just an instrument in the hands of the Supreme Lord. I'm just an instrument in the hands of my Guru Maharaj and my Krishna. Right? They are the one who are empowering me. They are the one who is making me function in these roles, abilities. So that was the mindset of the Srila Prabhupada. And many people, many great souls, they don't put themselves as a cause, right? When the good things happen, they say like it's because of Krishna, God's arrangement. That's it. So we'll be devoid of our false pride. Immediately, when we attribute to Krishna, when we attribute our glories or our victories or anything to what are the success, anything, if you attribute to Krishna, that's it. It's easy. That pride will not touch us. That pride will not touch us. So there are many things. We'll go little deeper into how can I become an instrument in Krishna's plan. Okay. So that's a nice verse. We'll see that next session. I know we are over time. Thank you all for patiently listening. So we'll end the session here. If you have any thoughts, sharings, we can take now. Thank you, Hare Krishna.